In this tutorial, we're going to talk about 301 redirect. You're going to see how to create one, and you're going to learn why you need it. So let's start by defining a 301 redirect. So what does it really mean? A redirect is simply a way that you can redirect a URL to another URL. And most of the times, and it makes perfect sense, that the redirection from URL is a link on your website. So you're redirecting from a link on your website to a destination that can be anywhere, including posts or pages on your website, or even posts, articles, pages, or even products on other websites. So now you're probably wondering, like, okay, but why? And give me an example. Where would I actually need this, and where would I use it? Well, it's actually very simple. There are two fundamental reasons, in my opinion, and two really more prominent areas where these 301 redirects are used. The first one is, suppose that one day in the future, you end up needing to delete or unpublish a specific article on your site, but don't want to end up with broken links to that site or to that page all over the internet. Think about it. You've got backlinks from Pinterest, Facebook, Twitter, email newsletters, and maybe even a lot of people who bookmarked your links, your direct links. And if you delete them or either rename them or change anything really in the URL, people are going to get 404. And you don't want them to get a page cannot be displayed or page cannot be found. You want them to go somewhere else. You want them to reach maybe the new updated article, the renamed article, or perhaps get to your homepage. So that's what a 301 redirect is. It allows you to take a URL that existed and no longer exists, or a URL that doesn't even exist. It's really like a fictitious name after your .com name, colorfulrecipes.com/ABC, for example, does not exist, but we can create a redirect today so that if anybody visits colorfulrecipes.com/ABC, they could be taken to google.com if we choose to. The sky's the limit with the way you can do this. So that's really the fundamental use of a 301 redirect to ensure that broken links don't lead nowhere. But in the world of blogging, I think there's a very popular use for 301 to redirect, and this is really to manage affiliate links. This is what I'm going to demo right now here specifically. So watch here on the right-hand side, I have the website, and I have roasted asparagus creamy soup as the recipe that I'm showing you. So let me scroll down here, and you'll be able to see that we have a section here called what I've used in this recipe, and included in it is a picture to the Vitamix. Notice that when I hover here on the Vitamix, on the lower left, it's showing colorfulrecipes.com/Vitamix. This is the link that we created on the website. It's the short link, or the 301 link, that takes you elsewhere. In this case, we don't have a page on the website that is called colorfulrecipes.com/Vitamix. It actually redirects you to Amazon affiliate link. So I don't have to manage the direct links to every single product we affiliate with on the website and every single blog post and page, so that if that product changes or moves locations, or even if we choose to no longer work with Amazon for Vitamix and for example, try to create a share a sale program with them or have a direct affiliate relationship, I don't have to go after every single mentioning of that link on the website and update it. All I would have to do is change the 301 redirect record. How? So, moving on to the dashboard. This is obviously the WordPress dashboard. I'm logged in here, and the plugin that we leverage to make this happen is called Pretty Link. So you open that plugin, and you'll be able here to add as many pretty links as you need, and then define all the parameters and the actual configuration of every single one of them. And in addition to that, you'll also be able to see how many clicks you have, hits, and how many of them are unique. So suppose you want to create a new one. It's actually very simple. You click on new, and the redirection type, the default is 301, which is what we're talking about here. The target URL is the destination. It's where the visitor of your website is going to end up once they click on a link that is colorfulrecipes.com/Vitamix. And the title is basically what you want to call it in your list. It's for your own reference. The group that you choose is also for your reference, and it's really nothing but a way for you to organize and categorize them in here in WordPress. So nothing is visible on that front. And that's basically how it works. This is the 301 permanent, target URL, pretty link, and title. If you go back to the site, I'm going to go ahead and click on it, and you'll notice what will happen. We're going to end up with a new tab because we created it as a new tab anyways. And once that happens, you will be able to see that the link is going to start with callforrecipes.com/Vitamix and quickly get redirected to the Amazon link. Let's do this. Notice Vitamix and quickly redirected to Amazon.com. That's basically it. Now, there is one more way that I will talk about later in more depth, and that's modifying the HT access. There are actually even more ways, but if there is, I think, one that is also very common, in addition to creating the 301 redirect with a WordPress plugin, it will be the modification of the HT access. There are multiple ways to do that, but we won't get into them right now. I'll probably do this in another tutorial. It's not my favorite way. I think it's a lot cleaner and easier to use to have just a plugin that manages all that information for you. All right, so there you have it. Now you know how to create and manage 301 redirects in WordPress.